My daughter was bullied for her cheap science fair project, then the NASA engineer judging the competition saw it. I never thought a cardboard solar system would make my 12-year-old daughter cry twice in 1 week, parent first from humiliation, then from vindication. Last month, Emma's middle school announced their annual science fair with a special guest judge, Dr. Chen, a NASA engineer who graduated from our small-town high school 20 years ago. Emma was ecstatic. Space has been her obsession since she was 5, with posters of nebulae and astronauts covering her bedroom walls. While other parents rushed to buy expensive kits and materials, our family budget was tight. My husband had been laid off 3 months earlier, and my teaching salary barely covered our mortgage and groceries. When Emma asked for supplies, I had to be honest. Sweetie, we can't afford anything fancy this year. Let's see what we can create with what we have at home. Emma was disappointed, but understanding, she designed an ambitious project, a scale model of the solar system that demonstrated both relative planet sizes and orbital mechanics using a hand-cranked mechanism. The planets would actually rotate around her cardboard sun at roughly proportional speeds. For 2 weeks, she worked tirelessly, cutting cardboard from grocery boxes, using bottle caps and foam balls, crafting gears from old plastic containers, and painting everything with her old watercolor set. The final result wasn't glossy or perfect, but it worked. When you turned the crank, the planets moved in their orbits at different speeds, just like in real life. The day before the fair, Emma came home in tears. During lunch, she'd overheard Maddie Parent, the daughter of a local tech executive parent, talking about Emma's project. Did you see Emma's science fair project? It looks like garbage someone pulled from a recycling bin. My dad spent $300 on my robotic arm kit. I was furious but tried to stay calm for Emma's sake. Your project shows understanding and creativity. That's what science is about, not how much money you spend. She nodded but didn't seem convinced. On the day of the science fair, the gym was filled with flashy projects, Parn store-bought volcano kits, pre-programmed robots, and professional-looking displays. Emma's cardboard creation looked out of place next to Maddie's sleek robotic arm that could pick up small objects as Dr. Chen made her rounds. Maddie's father, who somehow got admitted as a project assistant, loudly explained the advanced engineering concepts his daughter had mastered. Parenting concepts I suspected Maddie couldn't explain herself. When Dr. Chen asked Maddie a technical question about the servo motors, she froze before her father jumped in to answer. When Dr. Chen reached Emma's table, I watched nervously from a distance. Emma straightened her posture and began explaining her project and the scale calculations, how she designed the gear ratios to approximate the actual orbital periods, and the challenges of creating a working mechanism from recycled materials. Dr. Chen asked question after question, spending nearly 15 minutes at Emma's station, longer than with any other student. I couldn't hear their conversation, but I saw Emma's gestures becoming more animated, her face lighting up as she explained her design choices. During the award ceremony, Dr. Chen took the microphone. Before I announce the winners, I want to share something personal. When I was a student at this school, my family couldn't afford expensive materials for science projects. I built my first telescope using cardboard tubes and lenses from an old pair of binoculars. She paused, looking around the room. Real science isn't about fancy equipment, it's about curiosity, problem solving, and understanding how our universe works. For third place, she called up a boy who had grown crystals in different solutions. Second place went to a girl who had conducted a thorough experiment on plant growth. Then came first place. The first prize goes to Emma Taylor, whose cardboard solar system demonstrated not only an understanding of astronomical principles but ingenious engineering solutions using recycled materials. The gym erupted in applause. Though I noticed Maddie and her father clapping with tight smiles as Emma accepted her certificate and a small trophy. Dr. Chen added something that made me tear up. Emma, NASA's first Mars rover, was built with spare parts and tested in a sandbox. Your project shows exactly the kind of resourcefulness and creativity we look for at NASA. Never stop building. Later, as we were packing up, Dr. Chen approached me privately. Your daughter has remarkable spatial reasoning and mechanical intuition. I'd like to connect her with our Youth Metro program. She handed me her business card, and please tell Emma that my first science fair project was made from a shoebox and toilet paper tubes. Now I help design spacecraft. The materials don't make the scientist, the mind does. That evening, Emma carefully placed her trophy on her bookshelf right next to her worn copy of Women in Space. As she got ready for bed, she asked, Mom, do you think I could work at NASA someday like Dr. Chen? Looking at my daughter Parrot, who had turned cardboard and bottle caps into a working model of our solar system through sheer determination, Parrot and I had never been more certain of anything. Without a doubt, I said, they'd be lucky to have you.